Blue Energy, power from the melting of waters in a quiet corner of Japan S-class. Something extraordinary is happening. A revolutionary power plant hums silently, generating electricity around the clock. It does not rely on the sun, the wind, or even fuel. Instead, it draws its strength from something ancient and abundant, the melting of salt water and fresh water. This process, known as blue energy or osmotic power, is poised to reshape how we think about renewable energy and the future of sustainability. At its core, osmotic power is deceptively simple. When ocean water and river water are channeled through special membranes, the difference in salinity creates a natural imbalance. Charged ions move across the membrane, generating a flow of electricity. It is a process that occurs silently, cleanly, and endlessly, as long as rivers continue to meet the sea. Unlike solar panels that depend on daylight or wind turbines that rely on gust, osmotic power is constant. The ocean meets the river 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing a renewable source of energy that is as reliable as the distant themselves. Japan's plant is one of the world's first working examples of osmosis-based power generation at scale. For now, it may seem modest compared to sprawling solar farms or towering wind turbines, yet its potential is massive. Imagine thousands of such plants lining river mouths and deltas around the globe, turning every waterway into a generator. The vision is by attracting a network of silent, emission-free power stations, harnessing the invisible dance of ions to light up cities and power industries. The beauty of blue energy lies not only in its science but also in its harmony with nature. There are no emissions, no noise, and no fuel. The process does not scar landscapes with mines or pipelines, nor does it fill the air with smoke. It simply uses the natural melting of waters, a phenomenon as old as the planet itself, to create something profoundly modern. In this way, it represents a perfect marriage of nature and science. A reminder that innovation does not always mean domination. Sometimes it means listening to what the earth already offers. The implications for coastal nations are enormous. Countries with long shorelines and abundant rivers could transform their geography into a source of endless power. Nations like Japan, Indonesia, Norway, and Brazil, where rivers flow into the sea in countless places, could become leaders in this new frontier of energy. For island nations, often vulnerable to fuel imports and rising energy costs, osmotic power could provide independence and resilience. It is not hard to imagine a future where communities along river deltas live sustainably, powered by the very waters that define their landscapes. Of course, challenges remain. The technology is still young, and selling it to meet global demand will require investment, research, and innovation. Membrane efficiency, durability, and cost are hurdles that scientists and engineers continue to address. Yet history shows that every great leap in energy from coal to oil, from nuclear to solar began with small steps. Japan's plant is on such a proof of concept that demonstrates what is possible when vision meets persistence. Beyond the technical promise, osmotic power carries symbolic weight in a world often divided by borders, ideologies, and conflicts. This energy source remains source of unity. It is born from the meeting of opposites, salt water and fresh water, ocean and river. Where they converge, power emerges. It is a metaphor for cooperation, for the idea that strength can be found, not in isolation but in connection. Just as ions cross membranes to create electricity, so too can humanity cross divides to create progress. The story of blue energy is also a story of hope. Climate change demands urgent action, and the search for clean, reliable energy has never been more critical. Solar and wind have made remarkable strides, but they are not without limitations. Osmotic power offers something different. Constancy, it does not depend on weather or seasons. It does not falter when clouds gather or winds die down. It flows as steadily as rivers themselves, promising a baseline of renewable energy that could stabilize grid and support communities. Standing on Japan's coast, watching the plant at work, one cannot help but feel aware that lion's share of world energy history has been about extraction, digging, burning, consuming. Blue energy is about flow. It is about tapping into a natural rhythm rather than forcing on it. It is about recognizing that the future of energy may not lie in conquering nature, but in partnering with it. As the world looks ahead, osmotic power may not be the sole solution, but it is a vital piece of the puzzle. It is proof that innovation can be gentle, that progress can be quick, and that sustainability can be beautiful. In the invisible dance of Yans, we glimpse a future where energy is abundant, clean, and harmonious, and perhaps most importantly, we glimpse a future where humanity learns to live not above nature, but alongside it.